So like last year, I was trying to throw my daughter like a slumber party, and once again, no woman lives in the household. It's just me and my daughter, and like I communicated with one of the mothers like just to see if she can get the ball rolling because she know a bunch of more mothers and whatnot. And then I asked, do she feel comfortable having? And as I was talking, she straight up interrupted me. No, I don't feel comfortable with that at all. And like I said, because I'm a man, and she was honest, and I respect her honesty. She was like, yes. And I'm like, that really made me that really did make me feel some type of way. So I expressed my, not even frustration. I was really sad. And I expressed that with other women. And they was like, well, Mark Anthony, you got to see where she coming from, and blah, 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 this and that and whatnot. And I do understand like where women coming from, but it just hurt my feelings to know that me, just as a man, I get labeled as that. And like I would never do nothing like that to like I would never do nothing like that to kids, because like when I was growing up, like it was a situation. Like I try to make jokes about it and whatnot, and like, long story short, it happened to me, exactly, but by a woman. And I just remember that feeling as I got older, and when I was younger, I would never do that to a child. And just know that like I could even throw my daughter like a slumber party is because like they think I'ma do what somebody did to me, which was a woman, by the way. And like that shit made me damn near like cry for real, bro, because I'm like, I'm just trying to like have my daughter, but as it's that shit just made me really feel some type of way.
Okay, so this father is being called out for wanting his slumber party for his daughter. Let's talk about it. Hey, beautiful people, how you all doing today? It's your girl Destiny here, and welcome back to my channel. How have you all been? Hope you guys are doing great. So that video you just saw now was a video of that man talking about how he wanted to throw a party for a slumber party for his daughter, but he could not, because we tried to get the woman. You guys said the story. Tried to get the woman, and then the woman said no, there's no way. And this has really struck a whole lot of conversation on the internet, because people are saying that, is it that single fathers can have a sleepovers, or some people are saying that this is a weird behavior. Why some people are pulling up and talking about what this man does for a living, which is going to get your jaw dropped. Because for me, I feel like that's even give it even more perspective on why anybody would say a big no no. But even at that, I thought we already said no sleepovers for children with everything we're hearing on all the stories we're hearing. A couple of weeks ago, I didn't do that story because that story was too sensitive, and YouTube may even, I did one story about a child the other time. YouTube gave me a stem one, a strike for it. So that's why I didn't cover that story of the little girl that was grabbed by other children. Huh? Anyway, guys, let's go check out people's reaction to this father's story, and then I'll come back and share my thought on this.
It just hurt my feelings to know that me, just as a man, I get labeled as that. And like I would never do nothing like that to like I would never do nothing like that to kids, because like
we don't care. This is a single father wondering why his daughter's peers, like the other parents, don't want their daughters to have a slumber party at his house. It's always the men that'll never do it, that are out here nevering, like they never in Neverland. If you don't like the label, then get your brothers, get your cousins. And I think his daughter is like a preteen age, like the violators on those offender lists, they're just the ones that were caught, not the totality of the list. His reaction to those mamas just confirmed your fears. He looked like the type. He is the type. That reaction just confirmed all of their suspicions.
There is a single father going viral right now because he is a single dad of a little girl, and he was basically just saying how he's upset that like his daughter can never have sleepovers because parents do not trust their little girls going to a house where just a man is present. And I sent this video to my sister before more information came out, and I was just like, dude, like, be so serious. Like, as a father, you would not let your daughter go to a man's house.
Exactly.
Like, you, if you're a real parent, would not feel comfortable with that. Like, period, point blank. If they're not kin, no, right? I didn't even watch the whole video, but my sister did, and she pointed out how he was saying how, and I went back and watched it, like, I would never do that to a child because something like that happened to me growing up. And it's just like, that's not a good reason to not do that to a child. You should not do anything to a child because it's a child, not because it happened to me and I know how it made me feel. It's disgusting. But then I'm scrolling today and I see somebody post like, why would a mother want their daughter to go to a single father's home who literally does OF content? Literally does OnlyFans content. So I was like, let me fact check it. And I go, and sure enough, he has content on X. He charges $10 for you to get into his private Twitter where he does OF content. And he also has obviously an OF account. No, my daughter is not going to spend the night at your house. I don't care if you have a daughter. She can come to my house, but no.
By now, we've all seen the single dad that he expressed a story like last year. He was trying to have a sleepover for his daughter. And I guess a lot of people didn't want to go, or a lot of parents didn't want to let their child go or daughter go to his house. And we all know why. And he was saying that his feelings were hurt. And, you know, everybody's kind of saying, like, you have to see where the mom is coming from. But apart from that, like, even if your feelings are hurt, the facts don't care about the feelings. And he went on in the video to say that something similar happened to him, like where he got, you know, which is really, really sad. But parents have to be fiercely protective of their children, and too many things are happening right under their nose in their own home, much less going to somebody else's home. I'm sorry. Even if you're family, you can't even allow your kids to stay over because you don't know what is happening. A 9-year-old and a 10-year-old dragged a 6-year-old out the house, or she got out the house, and they her and beat her to hope. And the 9-year-old girl was the one that started it. So like, times aren't the way that it used to be back in the day. And even when I grew up, I was so upset because my mom said I could never go to somebody's house. She always wanted to do it at her house, though. And I was just like, why is she doing it? Like, why is she doing that? And now, as an adult, as a 30-year-old, now I understand it. There's just some things that my child is not going to experience unless it's at my house. But, like, I get it. You're a single dad. You have a daughter. All that's fine and dandy. But these people don't know you. They have to protect their children. And for him to personalize it like, oh, this is something against him, it's just like, you're not thinking. You got to think in the mind of a parent of a young child. And it may not even be him. Who knows? We don't know what be going on. We don't know. So better safe than sorry. I get it. You want to do something nice for your daughter. Maybe you're going to have to get with one of the parents to see if they can do it at their house. But yeah, I don't blame her because my daughter's not going to nobody's house. Sorry. I can't chance it.
There's a single dad right now on TikTok being dragged because he can't host a slumber party for his daughter. And I don't think he's weird, guys. I think he's coming from a good place, and it's just wrong messenger. Number 1, don't ever do sleepovers. They're a terrible idea. Number 2, any type of events that my daughters have at my house, whether it's a play date or anything like that, mommy runs that. Daddy is hiding somewhere. My daughter invited 10 little girls from her class to come over and have a play date. We rented a jumper. I barbecued. We had games going on in the house. Everybody was here. Everybody is in only the moms and their daughter. No dad showed up. So you know I was in my man cave. I was playing video games. I'm watching TV. I'm there if y'all need me to run to the store to go grab some more drinks for you guys. Something happened with the jumper. I need to go fix it. Dad, we need more burgers on the grill. I got you. More hot dogs. I got you. I'm mingling with the other wives, playing with the little girls. You will not see me there. And he's being dragged because people are seeing it as weird. It's like, why do you want to be seen around all these little girls? Once again, I don't think he's weird. I think he's coming from a good place. He has good intentions. He wants to be an active father, but it is a little weird, bro.
So I just seen a video of that single dad who has a daughter saying that he wanted to have a sleepover for his daughter's birthday, and he was sad because the other parents wouldn't let their daughter sleep over, and he felt like that was unfair because he would never do anything to harm kids. And first, let me start off by saying, are we supposed to just take your word for it?
Exactly.
Like, oh, you're not going to do nothing to my kids? Scout's honor? Nobody ever says they're going to do harm to kids. And being a single father of a girl or a boy and thinking that anybody would be cool with that just lets me know that some of y'all are too loosey-goosey with y'all kids. And if I can't trust you with your kid, what would make you think that I would trust you with mine? And just wait till he find out it don't matter if you married, single, or in between. I too am a single father, and my kid just ain't spending the night. Period. I don't care what kind of family you got going on. And my kid is a boy. But anybody can do anything to a child. Anyone. And then I felt like it was jarring to me because as a grown man, if I had a daughter and I was a single father, I wouldn't want all them little girls sleeping in the house with me by myself with no women around. That don't seem a little weird to you? And even if you a single dad, you don't know no other women that can host that birthday party? Because why would you think that people will want their daughters in the house with you by yourself? You and a bunch of little girls. Like, what are you on?
To the man that came to the internet upset because he was told that it would be weird for him to host a sleepover for his preteen daughter. Joke's on you. My child will not be sleeping over at anyone's house at any age under the age of 18. Yeah, we don't do sleepovers in this house, and we only have a few select family members that she will be allowed to sleep over at, but we're not doing sleepovers in this house. I don't care. I'll be that parent. Do you know how many retired law enforcement and detectives have come on to the internet and said how dangerous it is to let your children sleep over at anyone's house, even family members? And when kids get essayed or abused, it's usually the people closest to you. It's usually family members. It's usually family friends. And I don't know who's all over there. I don't know how old their oldest brother is. I don't know if they have an uncle over there. I don't know if they got a cousin over there. I don't know what's going on. And it doesn't have to be male, female. I'm not going to put a gender on it. It doesn't matter these days. Everybody's doing these things. You got female teachers doing these things. So yeah, we don't do sleepovers in this house. It'll be a hell no. And if it's like a party with a sleepover, I will pick my daughter up at like midnight if I have to, before I ever let her sleep over. Because yeah, you can go look at how many cases, there's thousands of cases where children have been or attempted or abused at sleepovers. I mean, not too long ago, we literally saw a case about I don't know what he was. I think he was a teacher or something, but the husband giving the girls smoothies and putting GHB in the smoothies. And the girl called her parents and was like, I feel weird. Thank God the parents took it serious and went and picked her ass up. And then he got found out for trying to put GHB in the kids' smoothies. Yeah, we won't be doing some sleepovers in this house. It's a no. Hell no. Sorry, my that's just not gonna happen. So, joke's on you. It's not necessarily about gender. It's not about anything. It's just sleepovers to me are dangerous. I don't think it's necessary for you to have a great childhood to have sleepovers. So that's my take on it.
My feelings to know that me just as a man, I get labeled as that. And I would never do nothing like that to I would never do nothing like that to kids because when I was growing up, it was a situation I try to make jokes about it and whatnot. And long story short, it happened to me, but by a woman. And I just remember that feeling as I got older and when I was younger, I would never do that to a child. And just know that I couldn't even throw my daughter a slumber party is because they think I'ma do what somebody did to me, which was a woman, by the way. And that shit made me damn near cry for real, bro, because I'm just trying to have my daughter, but that shit just made me really feel some type of way.
I'm gonna hold your paw when I say this. You knew exactly what the you were doing when you recorded that video and hit post, and you knew exactly what you were doing when you walked up to that mother and asked her that question. Let's take it back. You never said that your daughter was the one who requested this slumber party. Never mentioned her and how this slumber party idea came to be. The entire video and in your caption, you said you wanted to throw a slumber party for your daughter. Never a mention this was something that your daughter was interested in doing. So you went up to one mother that you are familiar with. Clearly not familiar enough that her child or children have already been to your house. The first time that mother or that child comes to hang out your house, it should be a slumber party. Not only that, you want her to get the other mothers on board that you don't know. You admittedly said that she knows. She's connected to them other mothers. Then when she immediately says that she would be uncomfortable with it, you said you respected her honesty, but then you immediately say that your feelings were hurt. Why were your feelings hurt? There's no other kind of gathering you can have that would make everybody feel safe and also included. You tried to recruit this mother to convince them that you're a safe man. You didn't reach out to any fathers. They don't have to be a single father. I bet you didn't ask not one father. Even when you spoke about this, you spoke about it to other women. They agreed with that woman and you tried to talk them down. You disagreed with them, the women that you sought counsel from on this matter. And you still thought it was a good idea to bring it to the internet. You're weird. What's weird is wanting to have a sleepover at your house. That's weird. But what's more weird is your reaction to people saying that shit's not cool, especially when you're asking, when you're sharing the story. And let's not forget the way that you are weaponizing your own childhood experience in order to guilt people into feeling bad because they would not invite their child to your sleepover. Not a backyard cookout, not a day at the museum, a sleepover. And the icing on this bullshit cake, this man has very public OF and spicy X accounts and is calling black women bitches for bringing it up. But he wants us to believe it's just about a sleepover.
You guys let me know what you guys think about this video down in the comment section. Go ahead, feel free, share your thoughts. Love to know what you guys think. But please, as always, keep it respectful here on this channel. We're allowed to disagree, but we'll do it in a very respectful way. So go ahead, feel free, share your thoughts. Love to know what you guys think. If you will allow your daughter to go for a sleepover in a single father household. Anyway, so here's my own thought. But guys, let's be respectful, okay? So my own thought about this is, come on. This man knows, first of all, for me, is the fact that this is even something he considered doing. And secondly, I feel like him sharing his story, talking about how something like that happened to him, should even make him understand why nobody will want to agree to that. So for him to, that has happened to him, but still wish that people will trust him because that has happened to him, or he's a safe, like, if every child or every woman that was abused know, or they could read from the face that this person was a bad person, they will not put themselves in a situation where they were abused. So for this man wants us to take him by his word. I'm not that type of person. Then the right hand for face, the right hand for your forehead. This is the same man on the internet when they said the bear versus men, and women said the bear. And when they said the bear versus their daughter versus, they put their daughter in the situation, all of them were picking the bear because they understand that men are dangerous. And we've as a collective, we've come to that place. Even when they did the Didi versus the bear, everybody, all the men were picking the bear at that point because nobody wants their daughter to mess around with someone like Didi. And they need the right hand for face. They don't put it on your face. They don't, it's not a signpost you carry around. So for this father to not say, okay, that's what he wants to do, and make the entire post all about him, because I also noticed that the entire post, the way he was talking, the daughter, you just mentioned the daughter wants my daughter's slumber party, and that was it. That was it. And was offended that he was labeled that way. And I do, and this might be me wrong, but I do sense the undertone when you keep saying that it was a woman that abused him. It was a woman that abused him. And this is not me saying that boy children are not being abused. This is not by women. This is not me saying that. But the way he said it is just trying to, for me, kind of justify that women can be bad too. So me, I'm not a bad guy. Like, and then the fact that this man has an OF page. With what we are hearing, what we know, with what we've seen, even children are being abused in their household. Then you now want a mother to lose guard. And like the last creator said, he was really recruiting that woman so that she can help him speak on the behalf of the other one, on the behalf of the other women, and get them to come for this slumber. Why slumber party? I think even a lot of women will not allow their daughter to go to another woman's house for sleepovers. We've had that conversation here already. Even if it's a mother, a two household, most mothers will not allow their children to go. So why we like, why is he feeling bad? Oh, it's because I'm no, it is for me personally, is weird. Like this is like, it is weird for him to, that's what he wants to do because he has a daughter. It is weird. For me, I just feel like it feels like having a daughter give him that access to younger girls. And for me, that is even more scary, honestly. This is not me tagging him as anything, but that's even more scary. Feeling like because he's a man and he has a daughter, then he has access to a lot of these girls. And they said the daughter is like a preteen. Like, huh? No way. No way. This man is sus. We're watching you. Anyway, guys, you guys let me know what you guys think about this video down in the comment section. Go ahead and share your thought, but please keep it respectful. Share this video with somebody that you want to be part of the conversation, because that's what we do here. We have banging conversation. So go ahead, feel free, share this video. Don't forget to give this video a thumbs up, smash the like button, because this helps YouTube to push up my content for more people to see, and that will be you supporting this channel and this girl, yeah? So go on and do that. Subscribe if you haven't, and I will see you guys in my next video. Deuces.